Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video I want to show you my self-tanning routine and also review a product. It's the Bondi Sense self-tanning foam in ultra dark. The first and very important step is to exfoliate your skin. I like to use a mitt or just like a tool rather than a product because it doesn't leave any residue. It just like removes any dead skin cells. It will reveal like nice and smooth skin, but a lot of the products are oil based and they can leave a film, and this can result in like uneven tan. I shave my legs, and also same thing goes with the shaving. I don't really use products. In this case I'm just using my shower gel and making sure I get a very close and smooth shave. This is my natural color, no tan whatsoever. And I will be using the Bondi Scent Ultra Dark. I am very nervous because I have never used the Ultra Dark. And now I'm applying moisturizing cream. I chose this one by First Aid Beauty because it is really moisturizing and rich, but at the same time it doesn't leave any residue. I'm applying it on my elbows, on my knees, around my ankles, on my knuckles, just like any skin that tends to be drier than the rest of the body, just to make sure everything is smooth and soft. The first and most important when using a foam is to get yourself a very high quality velvet mitt. Highly recommend like a velvet mitt that is soft and fluffy. And also important thing is to get one that is lined inside so it doesn't stain your hand. The foam comes out like very dark brown foam that doesn't have any green undertones. It is more of like bronzy and warm undertones, but it doesn't like turn out orange or anything. It just like gives the best bronzy look. I just put a little bit for my feet. Bend my toes and go around like this, and then I go around my ankle and here is the tricky part, but I'm used to do it myself. A beginner and you cannot do it yourself, ask a friend. If not, they have those applicators that are like long so you can reach every part of your back, but for me it was never a problem to apply it on my back. Like, you don't want to apply extra product underneath your armpits. You just with whatever product is left, you just want to put your hand in a fist and just go around. This one is very dark, so you want to make sure that you go everywhere, and here I have those folds, so you want to like stretch them out and apply. And I don't like dab it like this because Bondi Scent gets a little streaky at first, but I'm not worried because after like you wash the guard color off, it turns out fine. See the difference right now? I feel there is a significant difference. It's like two different people. I wouldn't dare to put this on my face at this point. I have never used it on my face and it is intense. To be on the safe side, I will use tropez. This is just the regular bronzing mousse, which is not that dark. Getting a good mitt is as important as getting a good self-tan. I wash mine with soap and water every second or third use. If I don't wash it, the product builds up and makes the application uneven and streaky. Every time I wash it, I just put it on something, let's say on the self-tanner, and let it air dry, and then it performs like brand new. One thing I want to mention is that the mitts are designed mainly for the foam. I think you can use them with the sprays, but I would stay away from the sprays because they tend to be very messy and they don't perform as good as the foam. If you're going to use a lotion or oil, I would not recommend you to use a mitt. Just use your hands and wash them afterwards. The mitt will just absorb the product and make the application disaster. A lot of the times when I use dark self-tanner on my body, I don't use the same one on my face, but I do apply self-tanner on my face. I stick to something that I have tried and used on my face. I would either use the tropez bronzing mousse. This is just the regular one, which doesn't give a very dark color payoff, just like a sheer wash of color, and it doesn't break me out. I use this, or I use the Banana Boat Summer Color. Sometimes I use a tropez Gradual Self Tanner for face, but I do like to apply self tanner on my face because I don't wear makeup every day and I want to blend my face and my body. If you have very sensitive skin, you need to find one that works for you. I mean, I would probably recommend you to use something that is designed for the face, but personally for me, with the other two products, I don't have any issues. I use them all the time and they don't break me out. And now it's time for me to review the Bondi Sense Self Tanning Foam in Ultra Dark. It smells really good. It smells like a tropical coconut dessert, and after using it, the scent was lingering in my room for a few hours. The product applied pretty easy, but it got streaky at certain parts. When you start rubbing it, it gets liquidy. The more I was rubbing it, it was like moving around and getting streaky. So at certain parts, I was just tapping it so it can absorb into my skin and dry faster. But those streaks were gone after a couple of hours. So when it started developing, I couldn't see any streaks. So don't freak out if you're using it and it gets like patchy or streaky. Then I left it for a few hours and washed it out. The color washes out and reveals a very nice bronzy color, very natural. It wasn't as dark as I expected. I can totally compare the ultra dark to the dark. I personally didn't see any difference. If there was a difference, ever so slight that I couldn't even notice, it's probably just half a shade darker. This tanner lasts about 5 days. You can get very good 5 days out of it, and it starts fading on the 6th day, but it's not like weird, just like slowly washes off your skin. One thing to consider is that it transfers to clothes on the first couple of days, so it won't leave like all your clothes stained or anything. But if I wear something tighter and lighter, and if I like sweat a little bit, I can see it transferring around the neckline or at certain parts. From now on, I will be using the dark version just because it is cheaper. It's $24 versus this one is $26. It's not a big deal, but honestly, I didn't see any difference. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, turn the bell on for more similar content. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!